Hello all and welcome back to the Spruce Gate Modeling. Today, for Flames of War, I will be butchering a perfectly good IS-2 model. This is just for some customization options, but if you want your model to look pretty pristine, this is not for you. So, the first thing is that in a lot of source photos, I saw this front, I think it's a dust shield removed by crew. I think that it reduced visibility. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your hobby clippers. You're going to leave a little bit on each side, as that was where it was attached. And first of all, yes, I did check. It was this variant of the IS-2 hull. I know there are two on the sprue and one of them doesn't have it, but I have seen this variant without the mudguard. So I will be removing the mudguard on this IS-2 platoon. So basically you're just going to snip off the mudguard up to, I'd say about 1-2 millimeters of stuff left next to the sides of the hull. So I'm just going to clean that up with a file. Just try to make sure that it won't really stand out after painting. That's the goal here. Another way you can stop it from standing out after painting is don't use the targeted wash on that area that I showed you in the last video. So there we are. Now I'm going to be bending the mudguard. Use pliers or a sculpting tool, and I am literally just going to be taking this and I'm going to be prying it away from the track. You can do this to almost any extent. I have seen them with mudguards ripped entirely off, as well as ones that are just lightly banged up a little. So there we go. Mudguard's damaged. You can see the front and back. Now we're going to be making a unditching log. So what you do is you take a toothpick, and you're going to try to fit it up and snip it. So there we are. That's where I'll be putting it. And now you're going to be taking some wire, and you're going to be wrapping it around both ends to simulate it being tied on. This can be a little tricky to paint, but it's a really great detail that will really help your tank stand out. So we're just going to add some super glue there. Not too much. And you're just going to crimp the ends of the wire so that it is nice and fully done. So, like I said, you're going to have to be doing that on both sides of the wire. And make sure that it lies flat so that you can just glue it straight onto the tank and there's not too much awkward space. So, use your super glue here, no plastic glue, as this is not plastic. So there you go. That's what you can do with some of the most basic materials that you'll find. However, I'm going to go one step farther, and I'm going to make some stowage for this. So this is not the intended usage of what I'm using. I am using silicone molding putty. It's two-part. I'm just going to mix some of it together, and then I'm going to form it into little bundles that look like bundles of clothing or a blanket. So, as you can see, I've put that down there. I like to make them a little irregular. It really helps. So now I'm going to roll this up here. Make it, roll it out pretty thin. I'm trying to make it look like a blanket roll. And you're just going to attach it where you want to. This gives the tank a really nice lived-in look. And given the fact that this is a putty that will take about 25 minutes to dry, you can bend it in ways that you can't really do with a plastic. And it's pretty easy. This was my first time doing it, and I feel like I did a pretty good job. So here we are, nice and primed. This IS-2 will stand out on a gaming table. I think that once painted up, it will look pretty nice. The paint, just follow the instructions in my previous video, using a base of English uniform and a highlight of US field drab. Alright, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time with an announcement.